MIYOTA is doing something right. I think, when it comes to affordability and function, so many designs are being built with one common goal. No matter what the build design, the fancy case, the tough exteriors, it's the meat and potatoes inside that's powering this baby, and that's the movement. Enter MIYOTA. I have 10, count them, 10 MIYOTA caliber watches that you want to look at for a great overall watch to wear for 2025, 2026. And guess what? They're affordable. Now, yeah, sure, there's other reputable brands, especially Japanese brands like Seiko, the NH35 or 34. I'm guessing the value for the MIYOTA comes out a little bit ahead because they are in so many micro brands now that, wow, like it just makes you wonder, especially with the new 9000 series. Now, I have 10 options here for you to consider for 2025, 2026. For yourself, for friends, for family, gifts if needed. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and thank you for all the support as well. I don't know if this is going to be the last video for 2025, but you know what? We will see. And I'll be sure to leave the links for all 10 watches down below in the description. You can check out the full reviews just in case there's one for you that you want to get to this website quicker and figure out which one you're going to buy and all the rest of that stuff. And you're likely not going to find any of these in your large box stores, right? Being micro brands, a lot of them, your only option is going to be to order online. And speaking of online, brings me to my sponsor for today, Daily Watch. I'll put a link down below there. You can get 10% off dailywatch.com whenever you like, no problem. At your leisure, you can go check out the site and you can see what's going to work for you. We're talking about all kinds of watch accessories and watch storage solutions. Watch trays, watch stands, watch cases, hard shell cases, soft cases, leather cases, embossed personalization options, all kinds of storage solutions for you. dailywatch.com. The link will be down below. Use promo code COVERTCROW when you go on through the link and you will get your discount. And thanks very much for your support and Daily Watch for supporting the channel. Now, I've handled every one of these designs here in this dedicated video that we've put together. All are on the channel. I'll leave the links below for you. No problem. You can view them at your leisure and hopefully make a decision for something that's going to work for you. Now, let's get into it in no particular order. Here we go. Number 1, the MIYOTA Hamana Diver, a Canadian company with Japanese inspiration. Real slick diver, and I love the colorway options too. So in case you want the full lume, you can get a full lume, or in this case, we have the blue dial version, and a real nice Jubilee bracelet for that one too. But this one is utilizing MIYOTA caliber 9039, very popular and a powerhouse. One of the more popular new MIYOTA movements for three-hand movements as well. Now watch number 2, the DIY Maxi GMT, which was a fantastic watch that I got to have hands-on with. Okay, you know what? Yeah, it took me a little bit to get used to it and get familiar with what I'm going to be doing, and that's assembling my own watch for the very first time. I'm telling you right now, the experience was invaluable. But you know what? I'm not going to be a watchmaker anytime soon. Comes with the GMT caliber 9075 by MIYOTA. It's real good, real nice. And guess what? It's still running. You got to be patient. You got to follow directions, do exactly what they tell you to do, and put her together, and hopefully you'll have a good experience too. But DIY Watch Company makes a great one. Number 3, one of the rock stars for 2025 by Vario is the Futurist. Whew, this is a great looking watch. I'm talking sweet dial, beautiful sapphire crystal on top. And yeah, you're going to have to check that one out in the video for sure. But that one's carrying with it the MIYOTA 9039, which you may have heard of just a couple of watches ago. It's a powerhouse movement. What can I say? This is a great looking watch though. It's real nice. This company Vario out of Singapore, they're doing some good stuff here. Now, I'll give you a glimpse of the watches there. And for those of you new to the channel, my wrists are 7¼ inches. But hopefully you can get a chance to see what it looks like and whatnot to make a decision for yourself. Now, number 4, a newer watch company that has been around since I believe it was 2019. But a Canadian company, right, with a triple date here. And that's the Sovereign. They are doing some good stuff here. And I had 2 models. I had the aqua blue and I had the Sovereign calendar wine color. Here we are with the MIYOTA caliber 9100 here, giving you that triple date display. A Canadian company putting up some real good stuff here with a MIYOTA Japanese movement inside. And they're not too expensive. You check them out in the review there. I think they're they're under $1,000. So number 5, another Canadian company with a Japanese movement inside. And that is the Slow-Mo Glance, utilizing caliber 9039 MIYOTA. I think you're seeing the trend here with a lot of these three-hand movements without any other complications. That seems like a very popular one for the caliber that's being used in these watches. I love the originality too in the design with the dial and stuff, and you'll get it when you see it in all the ovals and the oval designs inspired throughout the case and as well as the dial. Number 6, the Vario plus RZE Ultra Hex Titanium Trench, a Singapore company that's doing some good stuff here. It's a field watch design type, right? And it has the MIYOTA 82S5 in it. This is one of the older movements of the bunch, but still reliable and affordable to say the least. And with titanium build, wow, like the quality you're getting with these builds nowadays, holy smokes. Check out the link below. Have some fun. I like that one. Every now and again, you want to throw on a field watch. It's great. You know what? And it's crazy that the build quality you're getting and function for the more affordable prices when they're utilizing these Japanese movements. I swear, is there like a MIYOTA Costco in Japan or something like that, so that watch builders can go and get, hundreds of movements at a reasonable price or something like that before they start with their, making and pumping out their inventory? Comment below, let me know, because I just need to know. There's got to be some place in Japan that's, mass supplier of a lot of these MIYOTA movements. It's crazy. If there is, I want to go see it. Where are we? I lost track. Are we on number 7? I think we're on number 7. Yeah, we're on number 7. The MMI, the TheCovertCrow Wave Diver. Another Singapore company here utilizing MIYOTA caliber 9039. This watch is crazy with its loom too. You got to check it out. It's got like a tri-loom, like a triple loom thing going on with the dial. And it's got that textured dial. It's almost like a painting. It's like art. It's like pretty cool. Number 8, my favorite number. But anyway, second hour, the Mandala. This company's out of Australia too. Another casual dressed diver design, kind of thing. And this one's utilizing the MIYOTA caliber 9015. Looking at 28,800 vibrations per hour, 42 to 40 hour power reserve. I mean, it's pretty special. Number 9 is the RZE Fortitude GMT. I like this watch. I'm not gonna lie. I like this watch. Purpose-built tool watch, GMT complication, MIYOTA caliber 9075. The same caliber as the DIY GMT, the Maxi GMT watch. So you can see when it comes to the GMT complication where MIYOTA is leaning and where these companies are leaning with their movement selection. And lastly, rounding out the list, but certainly not least, is the Makoto Shibuya, inspired by the popular pedestrian crossing in Japan. I had so much fun with this watch too. The MIYOTA 9039 is back again. Check it out down below. The link will be there for you at your leisure, and have some fun with it. It's a nice one. It's something that you could have fun with. Casual dress design. It's, and it's got that beautiful dial design, which is great and reminds you of the pedestrian crosswalk in, one of the busiest places on the planet. The MIYOTA movement. Well, not always does it have to be Swiss-made movements for it to be good. I am sure you're going to get a long life out of any of these watches with that MIYOTA movement inside. It comes from, a strong functional build, and this company, with its reputation, they're putting them together, and it's a well-done execution there. When was the last time you heard anyone say my MIYOTA movement crapped out? I haven't heard that yet, so let me know. If you had a MIYOTA movement crap out on you, let me know, comment below, because I'd like to know that. That's important. This is just a taste of a few designs made with the MIYOTA movement. Let me know which one from the group was your favorite. Of course, hit the links down there so you can stay in tune with the whole group and get the details on the watches themselves. But comment below and let me know what you think. I appreciate it. Appreciate you and all the support. Thanks for coming to the channel. I'm Ross. Don't forget I have 3 active giveaways right now on the channel. I'll leave those links down below as well in the description for 3 digital bangers. I separated the trio this time so that a lot more people have the option to win whichever one they choose more. You have to go to those videos though on the link, because you have to like, subscribe, and then you have to make sure you comment in those videos in order to qualify, because I'll be doing a random comment when I get to 10,000 subscribers, and one of you lucky persons and it could be you that wins. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. If I'm not posting before then, this might be the last one. But in any event, I appreciate you and all you do. Keep coming back to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.